What is up, beautiful people? My name is Sky. This is Sunshine FC, and it's time for another video. For those of you that don't know, Welcome to United is basically a series on my channel where I do just that. It's where I highlight and address the new transfers that we have to our club, some strengths, some weaknesses, and in the end, just welcome them to United, because that's the whole point. I'm excited they're here. I want them to do well. I want them to succeed. And I want to highlight some ways that they can help us improve on the pitch, because that's the most important point, and that's why we want them here. As I film this, it is June 9th. Right now, outside of Cunha, there are rumors for Mbeumo, which are kind of quiet, which makes me nervous, and Gyökeres, which are the key rumors right now. If we get both of those, it's going to be peak. I'm going to be so shameless. But until then, let's just think about Cunha, because even outside of those rumors, Cunha, I think, is a great addition for us, just simply to improve our attack alone. Listen, Manchester United fans, we are thirsty, desperate for goals. We need an attack. We need to create chances. We need to link up play. There are so many things we are lacking going forward. And I think Cunha is a great addition to that. Not only does he have experience, he works hard, he's passionate, but he has the tech to back it up. All right. Now, Cunha in total in all comps had 17 goals. And all comps for us, we had 44. That is almost like, so 17 divided by 44 times that by 100, that's 38%. That's almost 40% of our total goals, okay? That's insane. That is how desperate we are to score. If this man could do that again next season, give him a raise. Honestly, give him a raise. Because my biggest worry with people who sign with us is they get here and they get worse. And I would hate with everything in me if Cunha got here and he barely got 10. All right? I don't want that to happen. And I'm hoping with Ruben Amorim, he can find a way to get the most out of these players to where they improve, or, it's a good transition where he's not lacking or looks different outside of what we've seen from Cunha in previous squads. We need those goals. We need that link up play. We need that positive forward progression. We need it. And we need it desperately. If we can get the same number of stats from Cunha that he had at Wolves this season, that's already a win in my book. And for me, Cunha is a positive for us because of how he plays. He's in that forward left position in that 10 spot. That's where he loves to be. That's where he thrives. But he also can play in the 10 if needed, and he did that for the Wolves. And so I think the fact that he can be either or is great. But I think the bread and butter of where he'll shine is in that 10 position on the left-hand side. The way he will be able to link up with Ahmad if he ends up playing in the right wing back position. There are plenty of instances last season where Cunha was making some really amazing passes from that 10 position on the left-hand side to the opposite side, whether he was crossing it or just progressing it forward. He's good at it. He's great at it. Not only that, he can shoot very well from those positions also. So I think Cunha is going to do really well with us, and I'm excited to see him. If we have him up there with Xerxes, Kobe, if we get Mbeumo, it's going to be a filled day. Now, I don't want to get too giddy because, you have to show me first, and the proof is in the pudding, so we can talk all we want, but if we don't see the things that we saw previously, it's going to be peak for us. And again, the question will be asked, why do people come here and die? Why does talent come here and die? And I'm hoping and praying that doesn't happen anymore, because I want these players to succeed. I want them to come to a club like Man United and be excited about it, and not just come here maybe for the money or, what it does to their name because of Manchester United as a brand. I want them to come here and want to do well and play for a club that has the heritage and the winning mentality that we all know Manchester United to have. And we have to get back to that. Now, the one thing I think that might scare me a little bit with Cunha is he does roam and wander a lot. There are times where he's very high up the pitch when he's in that left-hand 10 position, and he could be a little bit further back and even be switched up with the wing back. So the wing back could be a little higher. Now, if that's Dorgu, I feel like him and Dorgu will be trading spots a lot. Now, that's not uncommon, and I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but because Bruno, for lack of a better way to say this, does roam a lot too, I don't know if Bruno roaming and Cunha roaming is going to be a problem. And so I'm hoping that it's not that big of an issue and I'm just kind of reaching and looking for something that cannot work. And everything will be fine, because Bruno, he does tend to roam. It's one of the things that I really don't like about how he plays for us. He has no composure. He's very just all over the place. And Cunha sometimes can get like that, but I'm hoping that they won't overstep each other or get in each other's way, because that would be awful. I would hate that so much. And even just thinking about it, it makes me nervous, but I'm hoping Amram can find a way to stop that from happening, because I don't want it to happen. And I know also another negative could be that, he does tend to get cards a lot. He's very aggressive. He's hot-headed. And to me, that doesn't bother me. Honestly, I prefer a player to have that passion. It within reason, right? Like if you're someone out here like a Draymond Green, who I cannot stand, who's hurting people or doing things that don't make any sense, then I have a problem, because it's like you're putting people's body on the line, which I don't like. But you need to have those players who will fight, will be a little bit tenacious, will be willing to take a risk to get a yellow. But it's not like Casemiro as well. I think sometimes Casemiro can do something silly. Cunha can do the same sometimes, but I think all in all, we need players like that, especially going forward. I think we have those kind of personalities in the back line who will kind of have a chip on their shoulder and have that kind of attitude. We need it on the attack. I want that on the attack. I want someone up there who people are scared of a bit, like have an attitude. That's why I love Lisandro Martinez and the fact that he will square up to a Traore. Like, give me more of that. So while some may see that as a negative and, he might be temperamental, I don't see it that way, because he still listens to his manager. He still respects his teammates. I'm not seeing anything negative about that personality. All I'm seeing is, okay, he's a little passionate sometimes. I don't see a problem. Is he being disrespectful to the manager? No. Is he being disrespectful to his teammates? No. So where's the problem? Exactly. In the end, the most exciting thing for me is goals. I'm a goal digger, okay? Give me more goals. I want to see them, okay? And I'm hoping Cunha can bring that to United. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments as well. Would love to hear your commentary. Do you agree with me on what I said? Do you not agree with me? I am just so excited for this new season and the potential it could bring. A lot is on the line, not just for Ineos, but for Amarim. We have to turn things around. We have to win games back to back. We have to score goals. There is a lot at stake. And if we don't see these things that we are in desperate need of, uncomfortable conversations will be had. But until then, I'm liking the signings. I'm liking who we're rumored to. Get these players in and let's get to work. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome again to Manchester United, Matheus Cunha. I wish you all the best. I hope you succeed and score as many goals as your heart desires and truly make a difference for the Reds and the home team at Old Trafford. And this is the first signing of the summer, and this is just the beginning. Let's go.